What's going on, everybody? My name is Vikram Chaudhary and welcome you to the tutor of programming C language. Today we are going for obtaining a multiplication table with the user's choice. When only the user gives a number or enters a number as 3, then the output is shown as in the output screen. That is, the row is limited up to 3 and the column is limited up to 3. And other part, that is 2 2 are 4, 2 3 are 6, 3 2 are 6, 3 3 are 9. In this way the output is visible to the user. So now I am going to tell you how to write the code for the multiplication table. As we know that the C program are in a top to down button pattern, so I start with the main function. Main. Here the curly braces are define the scope of the main function. Int n. I declare a variable as integer type. Then I need to print a message that is up to what you want a multiplication table. So I use printf function to print that message up to what you want a multiplication table. Okay. Not table, that is table. Then when the users give a number as 3, then that number is received by the scanf function and that is stored in a variable n. Here it is n and that is a integer type, so we need to specify that is integer type as %d. Okay. Then we go for the function mult table. Here we pass the value as a actual argument n, and in below the function is defined, that is mult table, whereas the argument written as the formal argument, not the actual argument, and the scope is defined in the curly braces. Then that is in the return type is void, because here no need to return any value to the main function. If you want to return any value, then you can use here integer, float or character or any type. Okay. Here mult table is the function name, int is the argument type, and a is the formal argument. Here n is the actual argument. Okay. So here I want to declare 3 variable, that is int y, where the result is stored. Then r equal to 1 and c equal to 1. Okay. Here I initialize r and c, means row and column, to 1 1, because when I enter here, then first value of mine in the output screen is 1. I need the first value printed is 1, so I take the row and column value is equal to 1. Here I need the do while loop, because in do while loop what happens, it checks the condition when you want to leave the loop, and before that it print the code which is need to be printed in the output screen before it check any condition. So we use here two do while loop, one for row incremented and another for column incremented. First I take the loop for row incremented, are less than equal to a or not. First it checks. Inside that another do while loop is there, which checks or increment the column up to a. Okay. So here before the row incremented we should define the row variable, and before the column incremented we need to define the column variable. Okay, int c equal to 1 means whenever the row limited up to 3 means when after the row goes to the next row, then again the column starts from first column. So we need to specify that again c equal to 1 here. Then I need the value 1 in first position. So before that I initialize or declare the variable y, so that I multiply the r and c value in the second do value and print the value as y. We use print for print purpose, we use printf function. So we use printf function %d used for integer printing, then y. Okay, here the value multiplies 1 and the result stored in 1. Okay, so the value is printed here equal to 1. Then I need to initialize or increment the c value as c++ by 1, and the value is c equal to c plus 1 equal to 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Here the r value, c value is 1 and it incremented by 1, so here the c value is 2. Here the condition checks that each 2 value is less than equal to 3 or not, because here n equal to 3 and here a is also equal to 3. So here the condition checks that is 2 less than equal to 3 or not, and it gives the value that is true. So again the loop goes to the do, and as row is constant, so simply the c is changed to 2 and the value is stored in y is 2, because 1 into 2 equal to 2. Then the value printed is 2. Again c value is 2, so it 2 plus 1, the c value becomes 3. It checks then 3 less than equal to 3 or not. It also gives the is true. Again the control goes to the first statement, y equal to r into c. R is constant, so c value is become 3 and result is 3 and it printed as 3. Then the c value becomes 3 plus 1 4. It checks the condition is 4 less than equal to 3 and it gives the value is false, so the loop stops here. And again we need to increment the row as r plus plus. Okay, here we increment the row value as plus plus, means r equal to r plus 1. Okay, then the r value is previously 1, now 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Then print a new line. For new line purpose we need to write that is printf, that is new line. Okay, so here it checks the condition 2 less than equal to 3, it gives the value is true. Again the value goes to the column c equal to 1, means the second row. Here second row is starts from 2, because r equal to here 2 and c equal to 1, means the y becomes what 2. It print the function variable as 2. Then again the c value incremented, and in this way the loop goes on to the limit up to 3, means 2 2s are 4. How it is become 4? Means the printf function 2 printed, then in c++ it is c is become 1 and it becomes 2. It checks 2 less than equal to 3 or not, then the condition is true. Again goes to the loop, then c value is 2, 2 2 is 4 4. In this way this do while loop is performed to write the function multiple table in the output screen. Okay, in this way. So to see the values in a stepwise way, we need to write get cs, mean when only the user enters any uh, space or enter, then only it gives the value, not otherwise it doesn't give any value. Okay, and at last we need get ch. So we save it and compile and run. Here it gives a error, that is void multiple table int a is conflicting types multiple table. Here you can see that conflicting type of multiple table means whenever the function is called, then the control goes to the above the main loop, main function. So that we need here a the function declaration part. Okay, so that we write here void multiple int, means here the function declaration part is here and the definition part is anywhere in the program. Whenever the control goes to the multiple table n, then the control automatically goes to the above the main and it gives the and it says that the function is defined in anywhere in the program. You can search that. Okay, so if you now save it and execute, it gives again an error, no error is there. So that it is, you can give a number as 5, then first one is 1, then 2, then 3, 4, 5. Here the proper pattern is not like this, so that we need here to specify a space tab, means a tab is putting in there. So run it and you give a value 5, then first is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, then again the control goes to second row, first row is 2, second row 4, 6, 8, 10, then 3, 6, 9, and in this way the total margin table is shown in the output screen. Here the column limited up to 5 and the row also limited up to 5. I omit the get ch to perform a better and time saving purpose. Execute, compile and run. If the user gives a number 10, and directly the multiple table for 10 can be shown in the output screen. Okay, thank you to all for watching this video, and don't forget to share us and like in Facebook. So thank you very much.